Ha! Welcome back to Big Ben's Outdoors. You join me at Sherman Lake State Recreation Area where I am standing on the Fisherman's Bridge, which is so cool. This whole lake is cool. Yeah, we're up here in Central Nebraska, just almost to the edge of the Sandhills, actually. So, welcome back to another State Park Sunday. We're going to go ahead and jump in the truck and check out this area. I'm going to apologize in advance. This area is so big, and there are a lot of people out. Having the camera on the outside of the truck isn't going to work for this one. So you're going to have to deal with that, with the inside the windshield shot. But sorry about that, guys. It's a beautiful place. You got to come here. This is so cool. I want to fish here. Seriously. See you in a second. We are entering the Redwood area right off the main entrance here to Sherman Reservoir. And let's see what it's got in store for us. Doesn't look like it's a huge, but oh man, those views. I'm going to pan to the left camera here. Look at that. Oh, you got beautiful views of the prairie as you roll in. It says, and it feels like a day in the prairie today, man. It's warm out here, you guys. Oh, there we go. Rolling in, we can see the lake, and I think the lake looks like it's water level wise, it's nice and healthy. Okay, all campers must register. So we have, sweet, this is my kind of place, basic. These are all basic campsites. So we'll come back to, up to the left, we have the Redwood Trail. So the trailhead for the Redwood Trail, if you're interested in that, here's where it is. I am interested in that. I, however, am a poor planner. So we do still have just your regular old outhouses off to the right. Your old school outhouse off to the right there. Oh, down at the bottom of the hill. Okay, this is really cool. They have those rental canvas tents here. So you have a couple campsites here. So yeah, one there. That's campsite 1. So yeah, we'll get started with campsite 1, and then you have those tents down right on the lake. Man, that's sweet. I have to inquire how much those are, but there you go. No camping in this area. Okay, that's supposed to camp there. Can't do it. All right, let's head out and off. We're gonna, through the power of video editing, I'm gonna catch you right where we came in, because if you do have an RV, there is a dump station, and I thought it was kind of interesting. It's over here, but yeah. Again, here's that Redwood Trail. And it is a hike, bike, or a ski trail. Nice. Very nice. Nice trailhead. All right, we are back here, and this is again on the exit for Redwood. This is a dump station, and I didn't see one in the other area, so this must be the only dump station. There's water off to the right. It's fresh water, and then you have your disposable, not drinking water. Please don't drink that. So we will continue on down the road. All right, we are at Sherman Dam Road, which, you know what? Let's go down there. There's the Trade Winds Marina as we enter the lake, and this is the way I should have gone. I don't think that this is actually affiliated with I could be wrong. Oh, there is some cabins. Trade Winds cabins. Off to the left, there's cabins 9, 10, 11, and 12. I don't think these are affiliated with the park, but we're going to show them anyway, in case you're interested. If I do jump ahead, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's because there's people here, and I'm respecting their privacy. Please check in right here before parking. There you go. These must be private camps. Yeah, these are 100% private campsites. So this is not affiliated with the park, and we're going to turn around because this is outside of my my stuff. Actually, we'll swing down by the marina. Maybe, yeah, if you're looking for a nice cabin on the lake, though. Well, this looks kind of pretty. By cabin, I mean trailer. But hey, nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? Interesting. I don't know if this is... I'm pretty positive this is all private. Yeah, so you got a lot of private slips and stuff down here. So if you guys are interested, here's that Tradewinds Marina. We're not going to go too in depth because this is kind of out of our scope. But there's some generous docks off to the right. Very nice, very nice. We're going to drive around, and we're not going to go down to the docks. But yeah, there's a lot of dock area. Looks like a restaurant down here too. Actually, I should probably go have lunch, frankly. Cool. That was Tradewinds Marina. Let's go ahead and skip back to the actual state recreation area part. But I have to note this one for myself, frankly, honestly. Do look like there's some nice sights here. And you know what? Sometimes a guy just has to have a cabin down by the lake, you know what I mean? And if that cabin's a trailer, so be it. Oof. This road, though. Oof. All right, we are now entering the Marina Bay area. No camping in this area, day use only. Okay. There's self-serve. Oh, yeah, I've been up here before. Long time ago. Nice. Ooh, they got the nice new fish cleaning stations. Can you guys see that? Those are so sweet. Yeah, those are really, really nice. Game of Parks has been doing those. Very generous boat parking. Extremely generous boat parking. This is awesome. And we have another very generously sized boat ramp. Okay, this is awesome how they have this laid out. If you're a boater, you'll know what I mean, but this is great. So we have two different sides to the ramp, and there's that private marina off to the right. But this looks, yeah, you got two double. I'm gonna get out so you guys can see this. We're gonna get out, get a little better view. All right, here's a better view of the dock. And the regulations, of course, but yeah, check it out. It's a very generously sized dock. I love it. This is that, let's say that double wide ramp for your bigger boats, pontoon boats, etc. And it is that that nice new accessible dock. Sweet. Lake's a little murky, but we are early in the season, so we got a bunch of algae. Man, this is a nice lake. Huh. There's that Tradewinds Marina over there and some of their private stuff. Man, that is so cool. Huh. Yeah, it's a really nice dock. I would love to tie up here. And then you have that nice accessible, or that nice fishing jetty. So, on a man, this gets past for me. She's a little big. She's a good-sized reservoir, that's for sure. And I'm sure, given what I saw for boats and stuff, I'm sure she's busy. Yeah, we're just rolling across the dam here at Sherman Reservoir. And, interesting. Yeah, don't go near that thing. Bad idea. End of the day, bad. So, there we go. I just want to take you guys with for a little ride across the dam and checking out a nice, generously sized Sherman Reservoir. Leave that one running. You know what? We're going to roll through into the observation point area. It looks pretty. Is it a good observation point? I don't know. That's what I'm doing these things for, you guys. I hope you can even hear me. Here, let's get the other camera going too. Alright, we're rolling up to observation point where it looks like we have some county mounties or state folks up. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. Sherman Dam. Holy moly, that's pretty. All right, glad I did that. Oh, here you go. We are coming off the dam to the East Ridge area. Let's go ahead and check this out. There's a trail off to the right. It's pretty cool. Nicely groomed trail. That's what the East Ridge area has to offer. I'm going to apologize in advance. My future self is gonna hate me for all the edits he's gonna have to do on this thing. We're entering the East Ridge area. There is basic camping here, $15 a night. So that's pretty cool. So here, East Ridge, and it does look like they have some of those. So here's the campsites off to the right, and those overlook the lake. Very nice, very nice. We have 4, 5, 6 of them there. And then one camping unit, please. Oh, campsite 5. Yeah, that's a nice site. Look at this. Campsite. I think this is campsite 5. And it's got a shelter. That's sweet. This would be great. Campsite 6. One camping unit, please. Again, it's got its own shelter. Maybe that's 6 behind us. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place here. Campsite 7. And then it looks like they have some of those rental tents. Those are pretty cool. And they sit right on the lake there. Man, that'd be a nice spot to camp. Fire pit is up here a bit, but that's all right. Can't fault them on that. And we have a day use shelter at the end. So let's see what the rest brings us. Okay, we're now entering the Middle Ridge area, which looks like there's more camping. Glad I went this way. Okay, that's cool. All right, so all campers must register. All pets must be on a 6-foot leash. That's one of the basic is $15 a night. And we do have, we got the old school outhouses up here, man. Those are hardcore. Yeah, there you go. But we do have a few campsites here. These are those basic sites. And again, we got a couple of those tents. It's pretty cool. I like those. Those are nice. Go those rental tents. And then these sites that have the shelters are great. Here's another one. Let's see if we can read the number on this one. 4. Number 4. So it's pretty cool. So that would be a great site to camp. If you want to tent camp, then you have a shelter for your food and stuff. It's kind of nice, frankly. All right, next tally-ho, next area. All right, we are going to enter the West Ridge area. Now, to the left of the West Ridge area, this is cool. They do have another archery range, and I wish I had a little more time to get out for you guys to see that, but I hope you can see it. Park benches, and yeah, they have targets up and everything. That's really sweet. So let's enter the West Ridge area. Which looks to be pretty extensive. Shower house off to the left, and they got one of those new shower houses. Maybe not new. That's a nice shower house, though. So they have the shower house off to your left. That's cool. It is closed right now. They're going to open it up this weekend, they said. These are all Electric Plus sites, $30 a night. And see off to the left, we have a generously sized handicap site. Off to the left, we have just our sites here. These are all $30 a night sites, back-in sites. Let's get a shot of those. Let's get some nice views on some of these. Quite a few sites. I will put on the description how many. That's site 12 that I just passed off to the right. Site 14. These are all gravel pad sites, except for the accessible ones, which here's another one we're coming up to. It's gonna be site 18. It was an accessible one. It's coming down to the bottom of the hill here. Looks like this is all new. Or recent. I don't know, I'd say brand new, but pretty recent. Oh, let's go ahead and make a loop through. These are all, again, Electric Plus sites. All of them are back-in sites. Site 20. We're coming up on site 20 off to the left there. We are going to do a little cut because there are some folks walking around. Okay, cutting back, we do have, off to the left, we do have water. And then we have another handicap accessible site, back-in site. That's 25, and that's going to have a concrete pad. 23 and 21. And just down the road from those sites, it does look like they have a new addition they've added. We'll roll through there really quick. Take a look, and those are all, again, these are all going to be back-in sites, and there's quite a few of them. Holy smokes. This does look like it's a pretty new addition. But if you're interested in them, that's what I'm here for, you guys. I mean, I'm just trying to help out. Electric Plus, all $30 a night. And off to the left, we do have a water spigot that's pulled through. That's actually kind of nice. Up to the right, site 28, which is a pad site, but it doesn't have a handicap site on it. So the rest of these are all gravel. 29 and 30, we're going to keep going up. So if you're interested in one of these sites, I'll try to kind of name them off here as I zip through. 36, 38. And off to the right is site 43. That's a pretty site. 43 and 44. Those are all right. And 45 and 46 as we make our way out and down the road to the other areas here off the main entrance. All right, we have gone to, all right, before we head down to West Ridge, Middle Ridge, East Ridge, and the Marina, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to apologize. Some of these are kind of backwards. We're going to head down to Thunder Bay Boat Ramp. Let's head down here. We got turkey off to the right. We got another wild turkey. That means I'm going to have some wild turkey when I get home. I don't make the rules, you guys. I just follow them. All right, down here off of Thunder Bay Arena, off to the right, we do have, there's some folks there, so we're not going to pull up. There's a fish station, and there's some parking. We might be doing some cutting as there is folks here. I want to respect privacy. Off to the right, we do have a day use area. And we have a very generously sized boat ramp. Very generously sized and very busy boat ramp. So we're going to zip down there a little bit, guys, but we're going to kind of respect these folks, right? So bear with me here. Okay, taking a quick look at the boat ramp. We're just going to go down and turn. Again, this is that 2 double wide slots with that nice new dock that Game of Parks has been using. lots of parking, nice gentle ramp out. I'm not shocked this is this busy. Just gonna whip in here. Here's your boat area parking, and you do have your new vault toilets. Again, they are still your vault toilets, aka outhouse, but they're the newer style ones, man. They're kind of nice, as nice as they can be. Here we have a beautiful day use area off to the left. Look at that. So you go fishing, you want to come up here, cook a little dinner. There you go, you got it. Then you got a nice day use. Oh man, I want to go sit there for like a half hour. But again, these are all day use, no camping. So that is, there is the Thunder Bay area, and we're gonna go ahead and zip over to the Thunder Bay area campground. Coming off the highway, we have Ash Canyon area. Looks like it's just a day use area. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. So, I'm going to, oh my God, if that's steady, like literally that was so bouncy, it made my truck fishtail a little bit because, you know, solid rear axle, just truck guy stuff. Anyway, I will catch you guys here down at the end of the road. We're going to kind of hit warp speed here. All right, we are coming down to the end of the road here. This is another one of those that I use road loosely. I don't know that I would want to be on this if it rained. To be totally honest, this is gonna be pretty goopy coming up this hill. You need to get, you know, give her the goods to get up that hill, but this is beautiful. I mean, we're getting nice prairie grass. All right, we are now entering Nebraska State Parks. So this is an Ash Hollow area, I believe. Ash Canyon. Now, this is unclear because it doesn't say camping up there. Hold on. I would not take a car down this, okay? Just FYI, this is the, if you have low clearance, not a good deal. But holy moly, if you do take a vehicle down here, it's pretty. You guys seeing this? Oh, we do have camping. We do have basic camping, and again, I do see some folks camping, so some of my footage is going to be limited. Standard disclaimer of I try to respect everybody's privacy. But there we go. Yeah, Ash Canyon. It's basic camping, $15 a night. I see one site there where that RV's parked, and then we have a couple more down there, and we have just your, again, we got your standard old school outhouses. But hey, what more do you need, man? This is a beautiful, beautiful, honestly, this is another really quiet one that I wouldn't mind going to. This park has been really busy today, and this is quiet. Oh, cool, it has the old school water thing. I almost want to go fill up my canteen with that. All right, so that's Ash Canyon. Catch you on the next one. All right, we are now heading down trail number 9, and here's why I took my truck. And wow, all right, a little rough. I have no idea what these trails are. This is the first one I've taken, so you're gonna probably see this out of order, just because I kept seeing them as Google Maps had me heading toward the lake. I'm like, you know what, I should probably go down one of those. Oh, you know what, this is pretty cool. All right, this is nice. So trail number 9 just takes you down to a nice wildlife management area. Oh, that's sweet. All right, cool. It is a WMA attached to, it's open to hunting and fishing. No vehicles beyond this point. Cool, that's awesome. All right, very cool. I'll be back. Right, now we are entering Trail 11 Oak Creek area. And standard park regulations are in place. Let's go and see what's down the road. All right, we are entering the Oak Creek campground, and you know what? This looks pretty. I better get my other camera going. What an idiot. All right, we are at Sherman Reservoir, and we are entering the Oak Creek area campground, whereas these are all basic $15 a night sites. So let's see what we got. As we come down here, you can see it's one way. It does look like some folks are camping, so we're gonna kind of respect their privacy. Off to the left, you just have your basic vault toilet. I am seeing 1, 2. Ooh, those are nice, pretty sites. Look at that. They got water. Oh, check that out. We got the old school pump water. I'm gonna get out and fill up my water there. Probably not. I don't have time. Again, just your basic sites. Let's get down the hill here. Right on the lake, though. Oh man. By the way, yeah, I wouldn't take anything with low ground clearance here. Oh. All right, there are some folks fishing, so we're gonna try to be careful here. I'm gonna switch to the right side camera, so we do have a nice shore view as we're coming around. Nice shore access. That's awesome. We're gonna cut it. Again, we did have a bunch of folks fishing, so we're gonna try to be respectful of that. But yeah, a couple campsites over here. Some great lake access. Man, that Oak Creek campground's nice. Again, don't go down that road in your car. All right, I'm gonna skip to the next area. Right, we have another campground that we're gonna zip through here. This is the Fisherman's Bridge area. Fisherman's Bridge area. Let's check it out. We are now entering the Fisherman's Bridge area, which, based on what I saw driving in, is aptly named. Oh, this is pretty, man. Holy moly. Look at this. Oh, man. This is so nice. Again, we got people here, so we're gonna try to be as respectful as possible with the cameras. So I might not get as much as I want to. It does look like there's some campsites. So there's a camper's much register, and it does look like they are all your standard Nebraska $15 a night basic sites. You got one of those improved vault toilets off to the right. We'll kind of get an image of that guy. And those, I believe, are storm shelters, maybe? And then off to the right is access to the water, and there's some fishermen. We are gonna not stick our faces out there. Oh, this is cool. We're gonna get for this. This is awesome. Do have a couple campsites here, but this is cool. All right, in this Fisherman's Bridge area, you can see you have a couple nice campsites. There's one there. There's one behind me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's check out this bridge. Oh, dude, check this out. Oh, that's awesome. Here's our video intro. Look at this. Oh, you guys, this is beautiful. Obviously, you'll see this on the intro, but here's the Fisherman's Bridge. Oh, man, this is so cool. It is wobbly. So, there you go. There's that Fisherman's Bridge area. And obviously, you've seen it on the intro. We'll be back. Somebody just got a huge fish down there. Oh, my God, look at that thing. All right, we are coming down Trail 10. And off to the right, we have some parking for the wildlife management area and for hiking and, that kind of stuff. Trail 10, this is, I'm going to have to put it down below, the name of this area, because, this this park is so shockingly big, it's throwing me off. But down here at the end of Trail 10, oh, this is cool. Actually, I might have lunch here. It's a little early. I'm not hungry yet. We have a nice day use area. Here, let's get a shot of that. Right on the lake, too. Man, this would be a great place for a picnic. You guys seen this? Look at that. Man, that would be a great spot for a picnic. Right on the lake. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, let's head out of the day use area. Oh, man. Do not go off to the right too far there. And then off from the day use area towards the sign that said boat ramp. All right, now that we are off warp speed, ooh, let's check it out. This is, ooh. All right. Your boy's liking what he's seeing here. These are all basic $15 a night sites. And there are some folks camping. So we're going to, again, if I cut something out, it's because of privacy. But off to the right, left to the left, we have one of those newer vault toilets. Those are actually, okay. I mean, it's a vault toilet, man. What do you expect? Oh yeah, we're gonna be cutting here. And off to the right, we have a boat ramp. And there's somebody walking, so we're not gonna get it too far in, but it is one of the new ADA accessible ones with the new ramps. We do have a day use shelter next to a campsite that's right on the lake. Okay, that's an awesome campsite. Bunch wood, gotta resist. Bunch wood, gotta resist. Let's go ahead and hang it right down by the lake. Oh man, this is sweet. Look at this. Look at this view of the lake. Holy Toledo. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can of this, you guys. There's a nice observation bench. In loving memory of Anthony Dush. Okay. This does look like a mix of campgrounds and day use off to our left, because we do have a couple shelters and some of those grills. Then off to the right, we got some sweet campgrounds. All right. Oh, the breeze coming off the lake. It's like 85 degrees out, but you wouldn't tell no one being right here. Look at that campsite. I don't know where you'd put the tent, but it'd be awesome. Okay. Here's another cut. We're going to kind of, we're going to go down here in this cove. Check this out. These would be awesome camp and fish sites. You're going to need a truck. Okay. Just saying. There is not a lot of shore left over here. Man, this would be a great site. Right there. Look at that. Just enough for a tent. And you got your fire pit and you're right on the lake. That's awesome. And just as quick as we're in that area, we're leaving. I don't know if technically those, yeah, actually those are campsites. So again, these are all those $15 a night basic campsites. Got a picnic table, got a fire pit. Across from us is some private cabins. So I will catch up with you guys at the next site. All right, as we come down to the end of Trail 8, we are coming to the Moon Creek area, and there's a wildlife management area off to the right where you can go again, hike down and go for a walk, go do some hunting, go do some fishing, you know, all the good stuff. No camping in this area, day use only. So this is just a parking area or to hike down to the shores of the lake and do some fishing. Not bad, not too bad. Now we'll go the opposite direction of that inbound on Trail 8. To check out the Moon Creek area campground. The Moon Creek area. Look at that lake view off to the right. Man. She's a Butte Clark. Again, we do have some folks camping, so you might see some stuff cut out here. But these are just basic $15 a night. Oh, those are those new improved. Again, some of the new-ish vault toilets. Dude, got a couple nice campsites down here. Somebody's camping, but nobody's out there, so that's okay. A couple really nice campsites down here. Like 3 or 4 of them. Nice and peaceful. It does have a boat ramp, which this is partially selfish for me. If I ever want to come back and bring my boat, I'd like to camp near my boat. So that's why part of the reason I did this. Let's go ahead and hang right. Check out that boat ramp down here by Moon Creek. Boat ramp for small watercraft. I have a feeling that this is not going to be a boat ramp for I mean, more like john boats and stuff like that down in the creek area. It's just really cool that they do have that because this is a Tuesday in early, almost mid-May, before Memorial Day, and I've been pretty surprised how busy this park has been. Okay, no camping in this area. All right, it is your very basic. When they say boat ramp, they mean you're putting in the water right there. So for like your kayaks, for canoes, there you go, right there. There's your ramp. We'll get a shot of it right there. But I don't know. I could probably get my boat in there. Your fishing boats, your john boats, kayaks, etc. This would be a great place to launch. It's nice and quiet. It's really windy today, and the main lake is whitecapping pretty significantly, but this area is nice and calm. That's cool. All right. I will catch back up with you guys in just a second at the next area or the end or something. I don't know. I had a great time checking out Sherman Lake State Recreation Area, and I hope you guys did too. Now, just as a reminder, and they're going to be better than this most of the time, but just as a reminder, I do these every single Sunday, and I'm going to try to hit every state recreation area, state park, and state historical park in Nebraska, and bring you guys along for the ride. This one was great. I love it, but hope you can join me next Sunday, and you know what? Thank you so much for watching this.